All right, let's get right into it. Let's recap the fights that happened this past weekend. Great weekend in boxing. So last Thursday, Eric Priest, he did take care of business versus Tyler Howard as expected. We're just going to keep treading him along. I'm not going to waste too much time on that. And then we had Najee Lopez, took care of Lennon Castillo as expected. They're moving him up in the rankings for the 168. So excited to see about who's going to fight next. They're definitely going to step that competition up. We had Mr. Inoue, the monster. He took care of Yi Jun Kim as expected. The world is mad now because he's getting too much praise, and they said he hasn't fought anybody of substance or value per se. They want him to up the competition. Bam Rodriguez, I say, or go up and fight Juju, try to make something with Tank happen. But Inoue definitely got to step up the competition based on where they have you ranking with the pound for pound. See, the issue is they have you number 3 pound for pound, but your resume is kind of suspect. And Dalton Smith, he definitely took care of business. Got rid of Waleed very fast and precise. He was on him, didn't let him breathe. We're excited to see about what he's going to do here. He is ranked number 2, so he definitely has to get that title shot soon at 140. Let's see. Ernesto Mercado, he took care of Jose Pedraza as expected. Got Jose out of there. Jose might be done. He's just a walkthrough now at this point in his career. Mercado just got to keep fighting pretty much. Andy Cruz, he took care of business versus Omar Salcedo. Now, Omar wasn't really fighting. It wasn't really brawling like I expect him to. Andy was watching his punches, letting off on the gas. If Andy was fully focused, he could have took care of that in the first 5 rounds. This definitely didn't need to go the distance. In the 12th round, he exploded with the last 16 seconds left. Definitely showed he could have got him out of there. Need you to get a little more discipline and focus on making the fight short. You don't get paid for overtime in boxing. Then you had the main event, Diego Pacheco versus Steven So Cold Nelson. Definitely was a good, scrappy fight. So Cold definitely took his first loss versus Diego, as I expected. Diego used the reach. He was more active. Uppercuts were landing. Excited to see who's going to fight next. I want him to fight William Skull or somebody. You know, and Billy, Caleb Plant, Berlanga, Munguia. Let's get you in there, see where you're really at. Definitely good work, though. That was definitely some good work. Now, this weekend, we definitely have some good fights coming up. I'm gonna go right to Friday. So on the Benavidez undercard, we got Carmel Martin in a 6-round fight versus Zaladivar, expecting Carmel to get him out of there. Hernandez versus Ruiz, 10 rounds at middleweight. So we're gonna take a look and see what they talking about. Hernandez 6-0. Ruiz is 18-3. None of these guys are ranked. Oh, hold on. Oh, he's ranked 1 in the WBA, 7 in the WBC with only 6 fights, which is definitely interesting. I'm trying to look into it now. We got Coelho versus Olivo, 10 rounds at the featherweight. That's going to go the distance. Ramos versus Rosario. They're going 10 rounds at the super welterweight. I like Ramos Jr. to take care of this. The young 23-year-old. He's ranked in every sanctioning body. Definitely should get rid of this work. Very easy. And Cruz makes his return. Isaac the Pitbull Cruz. Definitely excited to see him make his comeback versus Fierro. Then you got Figueroa and Fulton too. Man, I like Figueroa on this one. I just think he might be too tough for Fulton. And then the main event, David versus David, I'm taking Benavidez with the stoppage. He's not coming to play. Also that day, Adam Azim versus Lipinets. I'm expecting Adam Azim to take care of business. And then Sunday, February the 2nd, the return of the GOAT, Claressa Shields. She is facing Danielle Perkins. Now, this fight right here is not going to be one for the week. Only thing is, Claressa has 10 more fights. Both are undefeated. Claressa's 15-0. Danielle's 5-0. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Ultimately, this is for it all. They want to prove who's who. Danielle's definitely no slouch. So we're definitely gonna find out what's what. I'm excited to see that. Broadcast time is gonna be around Sunday, 11 p.m. Make sure y'all check that out. So that's the recap and the upcoming fights. Stay tuned for the next one.